call. I'm going to get over now and switch over to my screen. Guys, if you could just comment a 1 if you can see my screen. Give me a second, I'm about to do it now. Just comment a 1 on the chat, guys. If you can see my screen, you can hear me loud and clear. Just comment a 1 so I know that we're doing good. Comment a 1 on the chat if you can hear me and see my screen. Let me make sure my mic's not muted. All right, awesome. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to mute everyone out so that there's no distractions, no background noise, guys. And we're going to get started. Perfect. Let's go here. All right, guys, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Rodriguez. My lovely wife is Marilyn. We have 2 lovely children, both Emmanuel and Sophia, 4 and 5 years old, guys. I'm out here in the state of Pennsylvania, out here in the East Coast of Pennsylvania, guys. I've been pastoring a church for about 7 years. I started when I was 26 years old, been pastoring a church now. In the midst of that journey, me and my wife also had a passion of, let me mute everyone out. Give me 1 second. All right, I took care of it. We also had a passion in entrepreneurship. I'm a believer, right, that if you have a passion, right, that is part of your purpose in life. There's a reason why you love to do what you do, right? Not everybody have the same passions, right? And so I'm a believer, right? If you follow your passions, you're going to discover the fullness of your purpose in this earth, right? And so we had a passion in the for-profit world. About 5 years ago, we started in the entrepreneur journey. And to be honest and transparent with everyone on this call, it has not been easy. Some of you was on this call in the beginning where I'm playing that motivational video, right? It was times where I wanted to give up, times I wanted to throw in the towel. I know what it is to lose a job, live off a government assistance, receiving food stamps, and just looking at my dreams like they're not attainable, looking at my dreams and saying, you know what, I cannot get there. There's no way I can reach it. Doubting myself, whether it was my own confidence, my own self-esteem, whether I felt like I wasn't smart enough and I couldn't do it, guys. I've been there, done that, been in the grind, been in the dirt, right? And been lonely. And so this is one thing I want to share with you guys on this call, right? If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have an aspiration, I'm a living proof of the reason why you should not give up, right? The reason why you should not give up, because you should have a reason why you're doing what you want to do. Whatever that goal, whatever that vision is, I just want to encourage everyone on this call to continue to, press forward towards that vision, towards that goal. I'm going to share with you a little bit about what we do and who we are. Me and my wife been in the for-profit world about 5 years ago. We do invest in real estate. We own properties. We have shore house properties. I own properties out here in Pennsylvania and all in the state of Delaware. And just about last year, August 2017, guys, here in Austin, Texas, there's a picture where me and my wife stood in front of thousands of people, and we had an opportunity to share with them our story, right? Other business and entrepreneurs. It was here in Austin, Texas at the Airbnb at a condominium of August 2017 that me and my wife walked away from our 9-to-5. We walked away from our 9-to-5. My wife was a district manager for Samsung. She was getting paid a high salary, a high salary. I was a supervisor at a steel union mill, right? Which, at a union mill, you get pretty great benefits. But we both decided to walk away because we finally reached the breakthrough that we were looking for in our lives after the struggle, after the process, guys. This is why I'm sharing this with you guys. You got to continue to move forward. Don't give up on your hopes and dreams. And we've been going around. We have a passion to share on financial education. We love to empower people. We try to empower people to become investors, right? To become investors and take control of their finances. So we have a lot of hotel meetings. We do a lot in the community. As I told you guys, I'm a pastor as well. And so I like to help the community and empower people. And that is just a little bit about what we do, guys. So I really appreciate you guys taking your time, jumping on this call as I'm about to present to you guys some very important information. Some of us on this call have heard of this gentleman. If you haven't, his name is Robert Kiyosaki. He is the best-selling author, financier, and real estate expert. If you haven't heard from him, he's the one who wrote the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of my favorite books Next to that book, he wrote another book called The Cash Flow Quadrant. Guys, I read this book probably about twice now, all right? Very powerful book that created a paradigm shift in my mind. Now watch this. In the cash flow quadrant, he speaks about there are 4 ways in which you could earn an income, or 4 quadrants. The first quadrant is the employee quadrant. Now get this, 60% of the world's population earns an income in this quadrant. How do the employee earn their money? They work for it. They put time and effort to get paid. That means if they work 20 hours, they're going to get paid for that 20 hours. If they work less than 20 hours, they're going to get paid less than 20 hours. That is the employee. Guys, in the book, he teaches that this is the highest tax quadrant there is. Taxes is a wealth killer. This is the highest tax quadrant. I don't know if anybody on this call has ever experienced. I know I had when I was working. You will work so much overtime, and it seems like they just take more money, right? There ain't no magic trick. They are taking more money. This quadrant is the less favorable when it comes to taxes. They get penalized. Anywhere from 45% of your total earned income becomes taxable to Uncle Sam, which is a wealth killer. Right below is the self-employed, the S quadrant. 35% of the world's population earns an income in this quadrant. Now, they got money, guys. They got money, but they don't have time to show for it. And time is the most expensive thing. Guys, listen. Just yesterday, I was doing a financial workshop here at my house. We ordered some pizza for all of our guests that came to our financial workshop, and it was an amazing time. The owner of the pizza shop right down the street was the one delivering the pizza to my house, guys. And he heard a little bit about what I was sharing about finances. And he told my wife when she answered the door, he said, "What are you guys talking about in there? I would like to know." He said, "Because I have no employees. All I'm doing is working. I spend 16 hours in the shop. I have no time for my family." Guys, this is the S quadrant. He just told us this last night. I actually have a meeting with him on Monday about the same opportunity that I'm sharing with you guys tonight. So the self-employed, they don't have time, and 35% of the world's population earns an income in this quadrant. The whole entire left quadrant, guys, are the 95%ers that only own 5% of the money. Get that. I had to read this book twice. I had to read it twice. Left side of the quadrant is the highest tax quadrant, and they are the 95%ers that only own 5% of the money. In the book, Robert Kiyosaki teaches how we can jump on to the next quadrants. We want to cross over to the other side, right? You have the business owners. Business owners have systems working for them that builds assets, right? These guys know how to invest their money and know how to create cash flowing assets. 4% of the world's population earns an income in this quadrant. Right below them, guys, I'm going to talk to you about how to be an investor. One of my favorite quadrants is the I quadrant, and this is the investor. 1% of the world's population earns an income in this quadrant. The investor knows how to make money work for them. You get that, guys? Total opposite of the employee. The employee works for money. The investor knows how to make money work for them. Very powerful concept in the power of compounded interest. Today, I'm going to show you guys exactly what the bank's been doing with our money and how you can start to do it with your own money, guys. So I'm going to talk to you about the world's largest financial market in the world. Yes, it is larger than the stock market. It is a market that has never crashed in history. And I'm going to explain to you why it has never crashed in history. It is the foreign exchange market, or the Forex market. This market is the world's largest financial market, guys. And all we're doing is we're trading one currency for another. That's all we're doing. We're selling money, guys. That's all we're doing. We're buying and selling currency pairs of the world's major currency pairs. We're buying and selling. That's all we're doing. We're not owning it like stocks. We're not holding it like stocks. We are buying and selling or exchanging currencies. So here's an example. If me and you travel to Japan and we decided to spend a week vacation there, we would have to exchange our US dollars, right? We would have to exchange our US dollars for the Japanese yen for us to buy and to enjoy some food down there in Japan. Well, let's just say at the exchange rate that the Japanese yen was low in value, right? That means we will receive more Japanese yen per our US dollar. See, that's getting involved in the foreign exchange market, right? So all we're doing is buying and selling currencies against other currency, guys. That's all we're doing. Very simple. This market's open 24 hours, 5 days a week. As I share with you, this market has never crashed. Why? Because it includes the New York market, the London market, the Tokyo market, the Australian market, the Great Britain market, the London market. We have also the Canadian market. It includes all of the markets in the world. If this market crashed, that means the whole world would have to literally go into an economic collapse, guys. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen every 8 to 10 years like the stock market, right? Actually, if the New York stock market was to crash today, that'd be good for us traders because we would trade off the U.S. dollars. We would be selling U.S. dollars as the U.S. market would be crashing, guys. Very powerful market. $5.3 trillion moves in this market every day. Look who's behind this market, guys. And this is what I want you guys to get, right? Behind this market are the banks, hedge funds, government, and retail market. The banks are behind 80% of this market, as well as hedge funds and government, guys. What does that mean? Every time you deposit your money in the bank, the banks are taking your money and investing it in the foreign exchange market, guys. This is what they do with our money. Legally, they're allowed to take 80% of what you put in their accounts and invest it in the foreign exchange market, while they're earning 6 to 8% every day off of our money. We're not getting not one penny, guys. Not one penny. Anybody on this call would know that if when you go into a bank and you ask them that you want to save your money or you want to put your money in a CD account, they give you these money market accounts and CD accounts that is not yielding no more than 1% a year of compounded interest. No more than 1% a year. 365 days, guys. They're giving you a measly 1% while they're making 6 to 8% a day in this market, guys. This is where my financial consultant told me this. He said, Jonathan, you have to stop doing what the banks are telling you to do with your money and start doing what the banks are doing with your money. Are y'all with me here? Stop listening to what the banks are telling you to do and start doing what the banks are doing. What are the banks doing? They're trading our money. They're investing our money in the financial markets. So if you're like me, when I came across this information, I knew that I needed the education and I needed the tools in order for me to start to become my own broker and investor over my own money. So I want to introduce to you guys about iMarkets Live. This has totally revolutionized my finances, guys. This has changed my life. I'm able to compound my money literally in seconds, in minutes. Actually, before I got on this call, in 4 minutes, I managed to take 20 cents and turn it into $67.19. 20 cents literally in 4 minutes, guys. This is a powerful concept I'm going to share with you guys. It's exactly what the bank's been doing with our money for decades, right? So I knew that I needed the education. That's first and foremost, and iMarkets Live provides me with a simple step-by-step education process. We've been founded in 4th of July. We're operating right now in over 120 countries. We have over hundreds of languages of education in iMarkets Live. So if you're like me, I wouldn't say I'm a skeptic, but I am a very critical person, an analyst. I like to take my time and investigate, right? I'm a green apple, right? I'm looking for information. And so I called my financial consultant because I always get his advice before I get involved in any investment. And I asked him to investigate iMarkets Live. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you when I say this. My personal family consultant does not get involved in much. He is older and he's very critical as an individual. And I really respect his wisdom and his knowledge in finances. And he doesn't just jump into anything. He doesn't even mess with Facebook. But he called me 30 days later, guys. 30 days later, he called me while I was headed to one of my beach houses. I was headed to go enjoy my week with my family. And he called me 30 days later and he told me this. He said, Jonathan, what are you going to do with iMarkets Live? I said, well, I don't know. I've been waiting for you to get back to me. He told me that morning, he said, I'm going to jump in with iMarkets Live because I want my son to learn this. I need to learn this. This is a great opportunity. That meant a whole lot to me coming from him. And this is what he investigated and he found out for me. Christopher Terry is the CEO of the company. He's been a veteran trader in the financial market. He's a multi-millionaire investor, been doing it for well over 23 years, guys. He's been featured in Forex magazine and Forex expos all around the world. Right next to him is his lovely wife, because behind every man is his backbone, is his foundation, which is his wife. Isis de la Torre, guys, came from Dominican Republic as an immigrant, guys, 25 years ago, and you can look this up. She was the first female in the New York Stock Exchange to become a multi-millionaire broker, guys. First female 25 years ago. She was trading the bank's money, which was our money. She was their broker, and she made millions of commissions for the banks, guys. She is the powerhouse. This is the powerhouse couple behind iMarkets Life's education and software system that I'm going to share with you guys today. And of course, you have two powerful marketers who are multi-millionaire, Alex Morton and Ivan Tapia, who's taken this company overseas to over 120 countries. So this is what I like about iMarkets Live that my financial consultant told me about. That number one, you don't need to give your money to iMarkets Live. I'm tired of handling my money over to JP Morgan or to Edward Jones, guys. I'm tired. Listen, this is why 95% of the world's population only own 5% of the income, because we're too busy, guys. We're too busy giving our money over to people and that have control of our finances, like 401ks. Uncle Sam has control of that. Going to a financial consultant organization. Now they got control of our money through the stock exchange. If the stock market crashes, we lose everything we got, guys. I don't like to do that. I don't like to hand my money over to organizations where they have control. I'm an investor. I like to have control of my own money, guys, and that's what I do. So I like that iMarkets Live does not handle my investments. Another thing, guys, iMarkets Live does not earn commissions on your trades. That is very powerful. That's $67 that I made in 4 minutes in 20 cents, guys, is my money. It sits in my broker's account, and I transfer it to my bank account. Nobody gets commissions off of my money. I earn 100% of my profits. That's a very powerful thing. So if you're like me, I know that information is key. Education is key, because information is a wealth transfer. I'm going to say that again. Information is a wealth transfer. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be telling our children to go to college, right? So there's a reason why we are telling our children to go to college, go to school, because we were taught that, right? To go to college, go to school, and all that other stuff. It doesn't work now, right? But it did maybe 10, 15 years ago. And so, we tell them to go to college, because we know that information is going to help increase their income. Well, guys, when it comes to learning about the foreign exchange market and becoming an investor, you need information. And if you're willing to watch a 5-10 minute videos and follow a simple step-by-step process education system, beginner's guide, guys, you can become successful in this market. Listen, I did not know anything about foreign exchange market. I didn't know anything about the financial markets. I didn't know nothing, guys. And I sat here and I followed their system. And guys, I'm trading my money. I'm investing my money. I'm compounding my money aggressively in this market. A very powerful education system they have. Next to their academy, they have what is called iMarkets Live TV. I'm a believer that the blind can't lead the blind, right? We got to stop taking advice from broke people who got broke mind, a broke health, broke bank accounts, and a broke car, right? You got to start to surround yourself around people who have the results you're looking for, people who have the success that you're looking for. So I like to log into iMarkets Live TV. Why? Because I get to see other professional traders invest in the financial markets, and I can literally copy what they're doing, guys. I can watch other traders and brokers trade money, and I can copy what they're doing, and I can make money right off of my home. And there's a calendar for iMarkets Live TV, so it fits everyone's schedule, guys. There's different traders that come on different hours of the day. So there's no excuse that you can't make money. If you've been in our Facebook group, we have over 700 students that we've been teaching on how to invest in the financial market. Yes, we have over 700 people in that group that are learning how to compound their money. And I use the harmonic scanner, which iMarkets Live is the only one that owns this product. This was designed by our CEO. This scanner is a very powerful assistant for beginners and for advanced traders. Why? Because this scanner gives us trades, right? It tells us when to enter the market, when to exit the market, guys. This is a very powerful tool to have in your back pocket. This scanner is 83% accurate in the financial markets. I'll say that again. 83% accurate in the financial market. That means this scanner calls trade alerts. Out of 10 trades, 8 of them are going to make you money. I'm going to be honest with you. This is all I use, guys, out of iMarkets Live. is this scanner. This is how I make my bread and butter every morning. I wake up during the New York session, spend maybe about 30, 40 minutes scanning the market, plugging in a couple orders that the scanner gives me, and I go enjoy my day. I go to the movies, go hang out with my kids, take my son to the bus stop, and I get to enjoy my day. Why? Because the scanner's doing 90% of the work for me. All I have to do is know how to put it on my cell phone on my MetaTrader 4 app, which is connected to my broker's account, guys. Very powerful tool. So here's another powerful software by iMarketSite called the Web Analyzer. This is a very powerful software, guys. This software gives you trade alerts in a very fast pace. You're in and out of the market 5 to 15 minutes, guys. It's very quick. These are for scalper traders, those who want to get in and out of the market in a very fast pace, guys. Very powerful software. On top of that, guys, we also at 11 p.m. Eastern time on Sundays, we get an opportunity. Our CEO, who has been doing this for over 23 years, he's an investor in this market, a multi-millionaire. Can you imagine if Warren Buffett gave you a call and told you to invest in certain things? Would you not do it? Of course you will. Well, Christopher Terry at 11 p.m. Eastern time will give you his charts. He will show you his trades that he's going to get involved in this week. This man makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a week in this market, guys. Why wouldn't you want to copy off of his trades and make money? Literally all you have to do is copy, guys. That's all you have to do. On top of this is a very powerful software called the Swipe Trades. I'm sorry, not a software. It's an app that you download from the Play Store, Google Play Store, iTunes, guys. This app is given to us by iMarkets Live, where you will receive trade alerts. Guys, get this, you will receive trade alerts from professional traders, and all you do is copy and paste it to your MetaTrader 4 app. Your MetaTrader 4 app is the app that we use to engage and invest in the financial market. So here to the left, you get these alerts. All you do is literally copy these numbers, and you paste it on here. That's all you do, guys. Copy, paste, and place the order, and that's it. That's all you do. So I'm going to show you guys real quick on my screen. Let's see if I can do this very quickly. All right. I'm going to go here. I'm going to share with you guys a private group chat that we have through an app called Telegram, because you go into business for yourself, but you don't go into business by yourself. Here's one of the groups that we have, guys. A lot of support, a lot of love is in this group, guys. Let me tell you, we share a lot of trade alerts. As I share with you, we use the harmonic scanner, and we share a lot of trade alerts in here, and we just tell people to place orders, and we share those signals. Look at this, guys. Someone made $113.22 off of what we shared with them. They made, at the 50-cent investment, they made $85. 25-cent lot size, $37. 25-cent lot size made another 30 cents. Guys, have you ever seen 25 cents make in a couple hours $37? I want to see what bank account can flip your money that fast. This is what the banks, guys, been doing with our money, guys. This is what the bank's been doing. So this is a private group chat. I'm just showing you guys how we have you have a lot of support here, where we show a lot of love, and we want to encourage everyone to be successful investor. Here's 20-cent lot size turned into $30.40, guys, and I can go on and on. I just want to show you results, some real life results, so you can see that. Anybody can take screenshots of anything, but I just logged in to our private group chat so you guys can see real life chats that we're having in this group. So you go into business for yourself, but you don't go into business by yourself. Our job is to help you become successful traders and investors. We have a 30 to 90-day action plan that if you're willing to put 100%, follow the coaching program, you will become a successful investor and trader in this market, guys, with our support, with the support of our group chat. So you're probably asking, how do I get started? I share with you guys a little bit about my story. I also share with you guys that I went to college. I earned a degree, got an associate's degree. I walked out of college, guys, and I could not even get a job in the profession in which I had a degree in. Why? Well, because I wasn't told that 85% of college students who graduate do not even work in the profession in which they have a degree in. That is real statistics, guys. So I spent over $60,000, right, in college that did not teach me how to become a real estate investor. Books that did not teach me how to compound my money like the wealthy are doing, like the 5%ers are doing, like the banks are doing. I spent over $60,000 going to a school that did not teach me how to become an investor in the financial market. Everything that I'm sharing with you guys has been through self-education, through surrounding myself around mentors who have taught me, and plugging into iMarkets Live system and following their step-by-step process. Guys, I spent over $60,000 to Uncle Sam, to the school system. Why wouldn't I want to invest in myself? I wish I ran into iMarkets Live before I spent that money and wasted my time going to college. And I'm saying this with all passion, right? Because I know what it is to graduate and not even earn enough money to even pay off your school debt, guys. That is real talk. That is real talk. So real quick, you get the IML Academy, you get iMarkets Live TV, you get access to the harmonic scanner, guys, that's pulling out 80% trades for you. You're gonna make money coming out the door, right? You get daily swing trades from the CEO himself at just only $215. I say $215 because I add taxes on there. $215, guys, and after that, $145 a month. That's it. That's it. Can you believe that? I'm learning how to grow money, right, out of my smartphone, out of my cell phone. I'm learning how to compound my money faster, right, and aggressively, just like the banks do. And yet I spent over $60,000 to go to college, and college didn't teach me how to do that. And yet I invested $215, and now I'm making $215 a day in the financial market. That's something to think about, guys. Jim Rohn actually said it best. He said, formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. The greatest investment you will ever make, guys, is in yourself. Is in yourself. Can you do this? Yes, you can. I looked at the charts when I first got involved, and I said, man, I told my wife, it's going to take me months to learn this. Guys, it took me 2 weeks. I plugged into the system. I plugged into the learning. It was like I was going to school again. I said, you know what? This is $215. It's like going to college. I invested $215. I'm going to make this happen for my family. Now I'm making that a day in the market like it's nothing. Guys, very powerful concept to understand. We need a paradigm shift for our children. We need a paradigm shift for our family. We live in the age of information, if you haven't noticed. We live in the age of information. The information is out now where we can become profitable investors in the financial market, where you can become a successful investor in the financial market. And this is how, by plugging into the system. If you're looking for swipe trades, guys, it's an extra $15 a month. That's it, 50 cents a day. The web analyzer, another $15 a month. That's all it is. But you get the harmonic scanner, which is the basic package. You get everything you need to become a high profitable investor. And if you're like me, you like free. You're like me, anything free, I'm with it, right? And so if you refer 2 people, guys, and I'm pretty sure in your circle, you know 2 people that would love to learn how to become investors, have been probably talking about it at work, have been talking about it maybe around family meetings. But if you refer it to 2 people, guys, you will have you will get your subscription waived from iMarkets Live. I wish they did that when I went to college. Wish they had a referral program. But here you have a referral program, just 2 people, just 2 people. There is a business side of this, guys. I'm not going to dwell too much in this because this is totally optional, 100% optional. This is not something you have to do, but you can decide to do later on if you want to, or you could just become an investor and a trader in the market utilizing the education and the software. So I'm going to finish up in about 10 seconds, guys, because this is just totally optional. And there's a lot of more other slides where it talks about how to build a business in iMarkets Live, but I'm not going to get into that tonight as I'm going to respect everyone's time. But if you refer 3 people, the company's willing to pay you $150 a month. They pay out every Friday, $37.50 a week. If you refer 12 people, the company is willing to pay you $600. You don't have to personally refer 12 people. Your 3 can get 3, there's your 12. Or someone in your upline can put people under you, there's your 12. Then you're making a residual of $600 a month. Guys, I've been doing network marketing for a while, and I'm going to tell you this, it took me to get almost 100 people to make $600 a month. iMarkets Live, all you need is 12. Very powerful concept in the compensation plans. I share with you, this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I have business partners and customers that utilize just the software. I have customers right now that just utilize trading, and they make a lot of money in trading, and they do not refer nobody. They love to just trade, guys. This is all they do. If you refer 30 people, you make 1,000, and it just goes up and up and up and up and up. So right now, I'm going to take this opportunity, guys, as I share with you, that is totally optional. You don't have to come into this and focus on business building. You could become an investor and a trader in the financial market. You can make that, guys. That's what we do. We compound our money. I learned how to compound my money because the wealthy has learned two major skill sets. Number one, they know how to build capital. They know how to compound their money to build capital. Why do they need capital? Because the second skill set they practice, they invest that capital in cash flowing assets like real estate, like business, like franchising. That's something that I practice. So I've learned to compound my own money so that I can take that money and invest it in real estate and so on and so on. This is what me and my wife been doing, and we have successfully done this, and we broke away from our 9-to-5 in August 2017, guys, just 1 year anniversary. And so it has been life transforming. It's been a great experience. So real quick, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. I usually do not do this, but I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to unmute your mic and to ask me any questions you would like. I do have another meeting going on where I have a special training for a few students of mine. And so I'm going to allow you guys to just ask me any questions you guys would like to ask. And let me know if you're willing to jump on board with us. As I share with you, I have a 90-day coaching program where we want to see you become successful investors. You come into business for yourself, but you don't come into business by yourself. So right now at this moment, you can unmute your mic, guys. Let me see here. You can unmute your mic by hitting the microphone in the bottom left corner. Just tap it, unmute it. If you have any questions, I'll give you guys about a minute, 1 minute, so you guys can unmute your mics. Don't be shy. This is your opportunity. If this is something that you're willing to move forward in and you're saying, you know what, Jonathan, I would love to do this and I want to jump on board. I want to get started right now. Comment on the chat or mute your mic and say, I'm ready to go. I will hang out. I will end this call. We'll start a new call, a private call, and I will help you get started on your 30 to 90-day action plan. Give you guys about another 30 seconds as I have another meeting to come up very soon. All right, guys. So, get back to the person. If you couldn't unmute your mic or you want to reach out to me and you're ready to get rocking and rolling, get back to the person that invited you to this call. As soon as I end this call, give them a call immediately. Let them know that, hey, look, I want more information on this. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to be coached. If you're coachable, you're willing to be taught. Guys, this is the opportunity. As I share with you, we live in the age of information. It only makes sense that we can hand this on to our children, to our family members, to our loved ones, guys, and we can become successful investors in the financial market. So again, guys, I appreciate everyone who joined us on this call. Appreciate the love, guys. Thank you for taking your time out. We've been on this call for roughly about 40 minutes, so I really do appreciate you guys taking your time out this evening, this Wednesday evening, to join us. So again, guys, get back to the person that invited you to this call if you're ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, you be blessed. Take care. And thank you so much.